Hey everybody, how's it going? It's a Daily Shooter, and today we're going to be taking a look at a complete upper that I got from Optics Planet. This is the Aero Precision M4E1 with the Atlas S handguard. This handguard is one of the main reasons that I wanted to review this. This handguard is extremely lightweight, it's very slim. The outer diameter is about 1.5 inches, inner diameter is going to be 1.3 inches, and this thing is really nice with the relief cuts and all sorts of stuff to offer. So we're going to go ahead and check that out today. Let's get started. Now, one of my favorite things about the AR platform is just how modular these things are, and versatile too. I mean, I can have one fully functioning lower receiver in my safe and 5 different uppers, and I can accomplish 5 different things. I can put a 10.5-inch barrel, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. I can shoot multiple calibers out of the same platform, 300 Blackout, 224 Valkyrie, 5.56. I mean, even 22 long rifle and other calibers without really doing anything except for maybe just switching the upper receiver. I mean, simple as that. And that's kind of where this Aero Precision M4E1 came in. I previously had a 20-inch barreled AR upper on here. I wanted to get something a little bit shorter, a little bit more lightweight, and Aero Precision definitely has it when it comes to price and what you get for it, you know, quality and stuff like that. I've had a lot of Aero Precision stuff, and it's always been really good for me. I've never had a single problem with Aero. So we'll go over some of the components that they use here. We'll talk a little bit more about it, starting with the barrel. Now, this barrel right here, it's a very nice barrel, well made. I think that Ballistic Advantage actually makes the barrels for Aero Precision, but don't quote me on that. So what we have here is a 16-inch government profile barrel with a mid-length gas system. That's my preferred gas length system. And that's because it seems to be a little bit more softer shooting. You know, if you go with something that has a carbine length gas system, you're going to feel that recoil a little bit more. And even though 5.56 doesn't have that much recoil, it's still nice to get a smoother working firearm. And you feel it just by reaching that gas block out just a little further in a mid-length. Rifle length is even going to be more soft shooting. Now, with that government profile barrel, we have a 1-in-7 twist, and it's also a 4150 chromoly vanadium steel barrel. So it's a very nice material, very nice barrel. They're very accurate, but it's also melanite QPQ treated. So melanite QPQ treated both inside and out for corrosion resistance. And that's my favorite type of barrel, period. I mean, I prefer a 1-in-8, but a 1-in-7 is still good. You can shoot those heavier pills downrange, and it's going to stabilize them. But again, with that QPQ treatment, both inside and out, you're going to have really good wear characteristics. The barrel's going to last you a long time, and they're going to be accurate. So it's got a really nice barrel to it as well, 0.750 gas block and so forth. One of my favorite features other than the barrel is going to be this handguard, the Atlas S1 handguard, which is a very slim profile, lightweight handguard. So unlike other companies that make these slim handguards that maybe don't have that pick rail section right at the top right here, like this one doesn't, but still kind of extends out in the same width, what they did is they kind of brought it down like a pyramid. It's got like a pyramid shape to it, which I know is a little bit difficult to see. I'll try and roll in some footage and video so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but it's kind of got a pyramid shape to the top so that it immediately starts reducing weight with that material. So that material starts going down. We have M-Lock on this one. Now, there's several different models you can choose from, M-Lock, Keymod, short rails, short barrels, longer barrels, and so forth. But this particular one has M-Lock at the 3, 6, and 9 o'clock positions. It's got the QD sling points. I went ahead and added a QD point using this BCM QD attachment right here that attaches to the M-Lock. So I put that up there for my sling just to bring the sling forward a little bit on it. But this thing is nice. It's very lightweight, very small. There's a lot of relief cuts. On the top right here where they have this little section where you can put maybe like a flip-up sight, a Magpul sight or something like that. They even have the pick rail sections lightened up, so you can see material's been removed there. And then I'll have to remove this scope and show you guys, but on the upper receiver, they also reduced weight right above the upper receiver just by simply not skeletonizing, but just removing some of that material from the center of the pick rail just to kind of take a little bit of that weight out of there. And then where the handguard meets up with the upper receiver, you're going to have material that is taken out there as well. Another nice thing I like about this handguard is how well it indexes with this upper receiver. So it slides over the upper receiver both left and right of the upper, meaning that you're not going to get any type of turn out of this because it locks in there so nice and tight, and it's, you know, about, I'd say like a 1/4 inch to the upper receiver, that you're not going to get that rotation where you might have to worry if you have to maybe extend something out a little bit. So if you have maybe a magnifier and an optic and you got to extend it just a little bit over onto the handguard, I don't think it's going to cause much issue in terms of zeroing or anything like that. This is one of the more solid platforms that I've seen, so that is really nice. And the Cerakote on here, I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but the Cerakote on this thing is almost a damn near perfect match to Magpul's FDE. So the flat dark earth on this Aero upper, I mean, matches this Magpul FDE, I mean, almost dead on. Now, the one thing I should point out, if you guys are looking at this and wondering what muzzle device this is not the muzzle device that came on it. I am doing a review of the VG6 Precision Epsilon. I've already done one for the AK, I've done one for 308, and now I've got one here for 5.56, and I'm liking it just as much as those other ones. I think it's definitely one of my top 5 brakes. It's a fantastic brake, but what this thing comes with out of the box is just going to be like an A2 style bird caged. So A2 style bird cage, you know, standard basically is what you're going to get, especially for that price. But still, I think you're getting a lot of nice components here. So mid-length gas system, Cerakote, you can get black, obviously they have different colors and stuff that you can get. But on this particular one, you get the Cerakote, you get a really nice, well-made barrel, and a very nice upper. The interesting thing about this upper is a forged upper receiver, but the way that they forged it is in a way that makes it look like it's milled. It's not milled, and they specifically say that it's not milled, but the way that they did the forging on this makes it look like a milled upper. So you kind of get the style of a milled upper, but with the, you know, the proven durability of a forged receiver set. So, I mean, I think that's pretty cool. They got a lot going on here, and there's definitely a lot to like. Now, I just have a couple other things I want to note before we wrap this up. One is that this is a lot more accurate than I was expecting. Like I said in the past, I've had really good luck with Aero Precision, and I've enjoyed my Ballistic Advantage barrels, which have been all great. But for under 500 bucks, I was hitting at MOA with a makeshift rest. I mean, just using my truck or a rifle bag. And I was getting that consistently. So consistently getting 1 MOA or just over 1 MOA. I used the best possible ammunition that I had, which was a 77 grain open tip match. You know, you wanted to get the best results I could. But still, with that good ammo and the 1 in 7 twist on this barrel with that 77 grain bullet, I was really impressed with my results, so I was happy with that. One little word of warning for you though, if you're going to be shooting this thing a lot, because this handguard is so slim, again we're looking at an inner diameter of 1.3 inches, outer of 1.5, that gas block sits really close to this handguard. And so if you get your hand on there and some of the meat of your fingers kind of goes inside that handguard a little bit, it gets really, really hot. I mean, I haven't burned myself on it yet, but there's been times where, you know, I felt like it was getting close, so just keep that in mind. Now, another thing I want to mention is if you get the Cerakoted version, you're going to see that there's no T-marks on the top rail here, where if you get the anodized version, from everything I've read at least, I believe they have the T-markings on top. So no T-markings on the Cerakoted version. I sometimes see that in the details or the description of an item, even though it's not there because the Cerakote covers that up. So just keep that in mind as well. But the Aero Precision M4E1 with the Atlas S1, that is a long name, handguard is absolutely 100% worth it. I mean, if you have something in your safe right now and you just want to lighten it up, or you just, you know, want to go from that 20 inch to, or that 18 or 16 inch or whatever, just to something different, this would definitely be something that I would go with. It's a very, very nice set and well worth the money. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that review. Please like, subscribe. You guys have a great day.